Right, so just arrived down at Pig's Cottage. Been here for an hour or two now. Seen one fish already in this corner, but our mate's fishing at the moment, so we're waiting for him to jump out of there and I'll be on it. All 3 rods are out already. 2 chod rigs, pretty much exactly what I was fishing last time, you know. One's on marathon mix, and the other 2 are on tangerine and butyric acid. So all fishing pop up still. I've already had a little take, but fortunately got away. So they're definitely around, I reckon. The weather's changed drastically once again. It's got a bit colder, so sun isn't out. Loads and loads of cloud cover, and the wind's once again changed around. This time it's a westerly. Previously it was, as I said, a southerly, blowing inland winds. So it's not overly cold, but it's cold enough to sort of possibly turn the fish off. But I reckon this wind's going to swing around a couple of times today, so we'll soon find out. But yeah, I'm going to focus on the water for now, and I'll update you guys later on. Right, so just for whilst nothing's gone on over here, let's walk over to the donut for a little while. Got my mixers with me, so just saw a couple on the surface, so I thought I might give them a go, you know. If they do take them, then I'll stick a rod on top of them, but for now, see if I can get them going. Right, so I've switched sides now. Before my mate was fishing in this swim, so I thought I'd just jump in here. But disappointingly, I've seen another fish show just to the right of me. Can't really swing round to it, but they're definitely over that side by the looks of it right now. Might walk right over there in a little while and just dot it over there, but for now, I thought I'll quickly show you one of my rigs. You've seen it pretty much before anyway. Just a hinge stiff, but this time differently. A, it's a shorter section, and B, here's the element of sweet corn. I run out of boilies, so we're waiting to get some more at the moment, but for now, 3 grains of imitation Enterprise pop-up sweet corn. Simply chod style obviously, but obviously the hinge stiff, so no putty required. I mean, the swivel just feels like perfectly enough just to hold just like that. So that's what I'm going to put that way. I'll put a little mixture of sweet corn and pellet out earlier on, and obviously leany leads, square pair, 2 ouncer, so nice and perfect for this condition, especially on the other side where it's quite weedy, say clayish as well, so it nicely just tucks in, hits the weed softly. Anytime you are going to get any weeds, obviously when you bring the rig back in, you're going to get a bit of drag back through the weed. But yeah, that's just one of the rigs. The other 2 obviously on chods. You've seen that before, so you know what they are. Indication there could be a fish around, could be a liner, could be just be the wind there as well. But yeah, I put this rod to the other side pretty much where I put some bait in. Did it all by hand, so it's nice and precise. Had some of the swans come and investigate some of it, so that a little bit of it probably has gone. So I'll top it up later on. But yeah, you can pretty much fish in singles, you know. Try and bite a bite. So get this rod out there now and sit tight. Okay then, guys. Well, as I said, changed spots and whatnot. 2 rods so far are out perfectly. Well, sort of. Got all 3 rods out pretty much, but just want to get things right for the night, you know. 1 rod tucked into the reeds to the side of me, sort of thing, on a choddy. Middle rod's on a choddy. I'm just fishing sort of halfway out, sort of thing, you know. Don't want to get too close to the other side and whatnot. Left hand rod's on a, as I said, that rig that I showed you earlier on, just with a covering of pellet and sweet corn, and I've put a good amount of the BM Baits amino oils in there too, just add extra attraction, you know. Once again, trying to get them up on the mixers earlier on, but they weren't really there, you know. Did walk around the donut and I saw a shoal of at least 10-20 of them. Tried to get them on the mixers, but they just spooked straight off, you know. They weren't really on it. They're just trying to sunbathe, even though we've had a lot of cloud cover today. Sun was out a little while ago and it was real nice, you know, you could definitely feel the heat getting to the water sort of thing. But yeah, I'll see how things go. I'll probably update you guys in the morning, so see you later. Right, so here we go now then guys, 7 o'clock in the morning, and the right hand rod down towards the reeds just ripped off, and it's a beautiful little common here. Hopefully it'll behave for you just for a quick minute or so. Go on this side please, thank you. Oops. Right, go the other side. Beautiful little fish, put up a real nice little bloody fight. There you go, £10 5 ounces. Not really too leached up at the moment, so I reckon he's just come out of his dormant phase and he's been out for a little while. Starting to tense up a little bit again. But it is freezing cold at the moment. There's quite a mist on the actual lake itself. Let's see if he just behaves just 1 minute on the other side. I'm also going to see one of the small ones in here. Not one of the 20s, but still happy with it. Put up a nice fight, as I said. Beautiful colours on it. So that's it, you know. Wicked stuff. Let's try and get someone to get some pictures next. I'm going to put him in the retainer sling, pop him back, and yeah, get that done. Alright. Okay then guys, I just had that nice little common. As I said, a real nice fight. It literally just screamed off in the morning. Totally got me going. At first I thought it was going to be one of them ducks, but luckily it wasn't. Didn't have anything of them last night, but just thought in the morning that was one of them. But yeah, and I had a nice tight catch in it as well, so it wouldn't run into them reeds. Also caught that one on the B&Baits Pucker Pops Marathon Mix. So yep, once again doing the business for me. I only got a few of them left right now, so I've got to really use them wisely. One pop-up per fish more or less, so that's it, you know. They are around though. This swim has been baited up quite heavily, has been got a fish quite a bit as well, so there's quite a bit of pressure on it. So just to, you know, slack sort of lines, you know, semi-slacks. When you are fishing up to any snags, I would say on a chuddy, you do want to be careful they don't just bolt into them snags, so that's why I said sort of semi-slacks and to a degree sort of tightish, because they don't want a fish going into one of them snags at the end of the day. It's going to be more hassle for you to get out, and if the fish does get stuck obviously, then you're either going to be going in or you're going to be pulling for a break, and you don't really want to pull for a break because you'll damage the fish more. So yeah, the option of getting in I reckon. But right now we had a horrible frost last night, so it's still a bit cold, but at least with the sunshine out it's absolutely beautiful right now. Warming everything right out, drying everything out as well, so kettle's on there. And yeah, we'll see how the day goes. Probably going to get really packed today, normally does on the weekends. So probably going to head on to the donut, even though that's quite busy as well, but I reckon the fish don't react too badly to pressure over there, so yeah, we'll soon find out, and I'll see you guys later on then. Okay then guys, well time's ticked on, just went off to the toilet, left my mate here with the receiver, and literally as I got back, just standing there looking at some of the fish on the surface, my right hand rod once again ripped off. Nice little 14 2-pound mirror, once again BM Baits Marathon Mix pop up, and yeah, doing it on the chod rig once again. Definitely a bat. This little one absolutely ripped off, put up a great fight. I thought he was bigger when I first saw him, but absolute mint of a fish. Got a little bit of damage on his side where it's like he's done a bit of growth or something, so I'm going to give him a bit of a treatment and slip him back then. Okay. Right, so it's been a little while since I updated you guys. Time now is coming up to 4 o'clock, so things have been going quite slowly. Obviously I had another one earlier on, back on the Marathon Mix once again, but other than that, real slow, you know. Saying that, I did snag up, there's quite a large snag down in my swim. I'm going to get Jamie, he's going to go and clear it for us on Monday. However, there are quite a few people on the lake at the moment, that's why he can't clear it right now, you know. But I did lose a rig on that one, so I was a bit annoyed because I didn't really want to leave a live rig out there, you know. I reckon the hook point is probably masked by the snag itself, probably a real large branch or something like that. But yeah, I'll soon find out once he brings it out on Monday. Got all 3 rods back out still, 2 on Marathon Mix pop-ups and the left-hand one on a tangerine and butyric acid one. So everything's still going. I've seen a good few cruising as well. Absolutely wicked sight seeing fish cruising around. Gonna try maybe later on the mixers, depending on how things go. The lake is quite packed right now, there's a lot of anglers, there's a lot of pressure, you know, so it's one thing you've got to account for. But we'll soon find out and I'll update you guys later on then. About that then, 12-pound lever, one little choddy, done the bizzo, a few more. Guys, well it's now pretty much 6:30 in the morning. Well, this is the sort of time where the rod ripped off, and what was it, mate? 16? 16.2. 16.2. Beautiful. Another little sun in common. Let's just try and get hold of the old peck for you quickly. It's got quite a large one. Let's just. There you go. Real beautiful dark colours on him. It's going to work, mate, no worries about that. Gorgeous fish once again caught on the BM Baits Marathon Mix. Right hand side of it into them reeds. And, yeah, he's still quite a lively one. He was in the net for a little while, I was well resting. I did get snagged up on a slag down there, and did manage to find my other line, but luckily it wasn't trailing with the hook. It was just trailing part of the line, so I managed to break the snag free too. Another quick show. folks. Banging fish. Getting back next. Guys, right, well, I don't know what the time is once again, but I was just trying to do a bit of breakfast, and right hand rod, which I forgot to turn on accidentally, the alarm just started absolutely whizzing off. But it's beautiful, 15.5 common, slightly spawned out. Just want to get this behave for me just for a little while. Come on. There you go. Once again, B&Bait's Marathon Mix pop-ups. Doing the business. Absolutely wicked stuff. Gorgeous, gorgeous fish. I feel it's going to flip slightly right now. There we go. But yeah, get a few flicks next and get her back. Alright. Okay then guys, let's come to the end of the session now. Got a half an hour or so left. So bringing the rods in, packing everything up quite slowly. Hopefully there'll be another bite. They're definitely around still, they're in the reeds, but I reckon they're getting ready for spawning now, so probably going to not fish for a couple of weeks or so. We'll have to see. Don't really want to fish them when they're spawning at all, it's not a good thing. As already, I've had a couple of fish and they look quite heavily spawned out, so they're going to be ready to let it go soon, you know. But yeah, it's been a good session all in all. Mate had one in the swim that I was in the other day, so that was a good result for him. And mate Ian from Leany Leads, he produced a good few fish so far as well, so got a few clips to show you guys at the end of the video. But yeah, once again doing the business with the Leany Leads, and at the same time obviously carp craze, can't beat the PVA, that's always helping. And obviously B&Baits, doing the business 100% on that one. But yeah, fantastic fishing so far, 4 fish in the bag, not bad weights at all. So we're quite happy. Currently going to shoot off now, get some sleep, and be back down again another day. So cheers for watching guys, and good luck.